What's up, guys? It's Salvajee from the Salvajee Cartel, and of course we're back with another video. Now listen, guys, I got a Salvajee Cartel member, alright, Isaidi. She just released a new song. She's a very hardworking artist, so all I'm saying is, guys, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go check out her new song, alright? I'm gonna link it right now on top of the video. I'm also gonna put it in the description, and I'm also gonna put it at the end of the video. And you know what, guys, if you like the song, drop it a like, and of course subscribe to her channel if you guys are interested in her content. Anyways, with that said, let's get started with today's video. Alright, Orisa in competitive, what are my thoughts on it so far? So I do have to say, let's address the elephant in the room. She almost gets countered by every hero in the game, or gets countered by every hero in the game. Me and my friend Jumanji actually observed this, as well as Kai. We were taking a look at the hero roster, and we literally said, guys, I mean, every hero counters Orisa. Like, if it's not a soft counter, it's a hard counter. But anyways, guys, you can kind of get around this, alright? I mean, specifically if you're like me, that you just mostly just play for fun and you're in Platinum, you can get around this, alright? And the way you can get around this is just play in a support/aggressive type way. In other words, be on the middle lines. As you guys can see, you know, if I were playing Reinhardt, if I was playing something like D.Va, I would be closer to the gates of Hanamura. But instead of being closer to the gates of Hanamura, I'm kind of like in the middle line, you know, I'm keeping my distance. And that's what you want to do with Orisa. You want to keep your distance, because at the end of the day, Halt can push enemies back or can push enemies in, and the projected barrier is something you can also throw, and Fortify really does increase your chances of course staying alive. So long story short, if you can just get around the fact that you know, you can't be in the front lines all the time, you should be able to do good, alright? If you're able to adapt the playstyle with Orisa of, you know, kind of staying in the middle lines, you should be good. Anyways, that's pretty much that pretty much covers the elephant in the room, right? The fact that she dies very, very quickly. Yes, I do understand, you know, sometimes you go against teams that just completely destroy Orisa, like, you know, the Genjis and the Sombras and the Tracers, but for the most part you can avoid it if you do stay with your team, and that's mostly what I've done in competitive. You know, I feel like you know, if I see a couple of my teammates kind of falling, I pretty much just fall back a little bit with Orisa, because I know that if I don't have teammates around me, I'm not going to be able to, of course, do my job as effective as possible with Orisa. Anyways, with that said, let's talk about the abilities, man. Projected barrier, I'm loving it, alright. You know, people said, you know, Orisa's not an anchor tank, and I kind of don't think she's an anchor tank in the Reinhardt way. But I do think she's an anchor tank in, like, her own way, as in middle distance, and you keep throwing your projected barrier in front, and it sort of like helps out your team. So honestly, I don't know. I mean, I consider her a support tank, but also at the same time, I consider her an anchor tank. And I know I'm kind of wrong on the anchor tank part, but I really just want to entertain that idea, okay? With that said, her halt is extremely helpful, alright? Sometimes I've had enemies that, of course, they want to run, you know, they want to, of course, take cover, and I pretty much just bring them back with halt, and I'm pretty much able to just finish them, okay? Her protected barrier, again, extremely helpful, and Fortify, I pretty much activate it almost most of the time on cooldown, and dude, it really does increase the survivability that you have with Orisa, because again, she just dies very quickly, because almost every hero fucking counters, but Fortify really does help out. Anyways, I really do think that either a couple of months from now, or maybe a couple of weeks from now, two things are going to happen. Orisa's going to get a health buff, alright, and she's going to go from 400 health to 500. Yes, guys, you know, D.Va did start at 500, and now she's at 600, so who knows, it might be possible. Oh, but that was such a good halt, by the way. But anyways, or the other thing that's going to happen is that, who knows, maybe the DK Bongos or the Supercharger is going to get nerfed. Because something that I've realized, by the way, and something that I just love about Orisa, and why I just keep playing her, and why I don't give up on her, the Supercharger is amazing. I call it the insta team fight winner. Like, you activate the Supercharger, and most likely your team is going to win the team fight or wipe almost half of the enemy team, okay? And that is what I like about Orisa the most, man. The Supercharger, it's a game changer. Like, I have had games where the enemy team is holding me back by a lot. It's holding the team back by a lot. I activate Supercharger, and then my team just goes ham and pretty much just kills everything and breaks the choke. But anyway, those are my thoughts for Orisa in competitive. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment sections below. If you enjoyed the video, of course, drop it a like, subscribe to join the Salvajee Cartel, and remember, guys, if you have time out of your day, go check out my friend Isaidi's music video. It's super catchy, specifically if you like Latin music, alright? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the song is in Spanish, but it doesn't matter, alright? It's super catchy. Go check it out. Shit! Anyway, see you guys on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe to the Salvajee Cartel for more. Peace.